I'd like to take this opportunity, first of all, to congratulate all the candidates who ran in last night's primaries, both in the Republican and Democratic primaries in the states that were voting, which were Minnesota, Tennessee, and Connecticut. I would like to, Colorado, uh, Minnesota, and Connecticut. I'd first of all like to thank Jane Norton for her campaign for Senate in Colorado. Had I lived in Colorado yesterday and were a registered voter, I would have voted for Jane Norton. However, in the general election, I would be voting for Ken Buck, who I believe is going to be the next U.S. Senator from the state of Colorado. In Connecticut, I would have casted my vote for former Congressman Rob Simmons. And I'm disappointed about the results that took place yesterday in that state because, first of all, the Democratic nominee uh, is not somebody who I believe would be the better senator from that state, but neither is the Republican candidate. The Republican candidate is somebody who profited off a vile and disgusting so-called sport that markets violence, and part of the culture problems that we're having so often today. Linda McMahon is not qualified to be a senator. She's a bad person, and she simply, I don't think that she is running because she loves this country. She's running simply for the fame of becoming a United States Senator. But Connecticut voters do have the opportunity to elect a conservative leader to the United States Senate, somebody who's better qualified than both the candidates, more conservative, somebody who will secure the border and keep taxes low and get spending under control. Which is why I encourage all Connecticut voters when they go to the polls this November to write in Laura Ingraham for the United States Senate from the great state of Connecticut. Laura Ingraham is a proven conservative and somebody with ideas, and I think that if I hope that she wins the United States Senate election from Connecticut. Getting back to reality, since Laura Ingraham is not a declared candidate for a write-in, although I will say that she is just as disappointed as I am that Linda McMahon won the nomination. I heard her show the other day in which she wanted either Simmons or Sheff to win. Personally, I wanted Simmons, but Sheff would have been acceptable as well. I would say if I lived in Connecticut right now, I don't know what I would do. I could not vote for somebody as vile as Linda McMahon. Um, so I'm not too happy about that race, and it really is discouraging because I think that between the Rand Paul race and now hers, I think that the Republicans have uh, done some damage of their own in a year when they should be moving ahead of the Democrats' agenda that has not helped the American people. And that's the next topic I want to talk about is this whole thing about the 14th Amendment. There's a debate now about whether or not we should continue birthright citizenship in this country. And my view is that if you are the child of a legal immigrant, and if your parents are here legally when you were born, that you should be considered a legal citizen of the United States. If your parents are here illegally and you were born in this country, then you should be considered an illegal alien since your parents did not go through the process of making, making the sacrifice like so many, like the majority of legal aliens, legal immigrants who have, you know, contributed to society and sacrificed so much so they can enjoy the same thing the rest of us could. Personally, at a personal level, let me just say that I personally believe that legal immigration is a great asset to this country. And those who attack legal immigration, I think, are agents of intolerance. But illegal immigration has to end because it's not fair to those who are here illegally. It's a security issue, it's an economic issue, and therefore their children should not be given benefits. They should not be expected to, they are already given a free public education, but some changes are going to have to be made because it has to be about security, it has to be about fairness. And right now, allowing the children of illegals to automatically be citizens, I don't think is fair to the millions of people who get in line with everybody else to come here legally. So I certainly support the effort by some in Congress and the Senate to change that rule.